I'm sitting across from a place called Captain Cookie and the Milkman. It makes me really curious. What am I going to order? And maybe this place is a little bit dull right now. It's called Transfer Food Hall. Normally there's a ton of people, but it's a little rainy outside and calm. And with cookies and excitement right across from me, I still think it's a good time to just stop and reflect. That's what we're doing on All Saints Sunday. A time to stop and reflect on the busyness of life, of things that are much, much bigger, more important than cookies, than craziness, than our own busyness, for us to slow down and reflect on people who have loved us well and set us up for success in the future. Can you take a moment with me and just slow down with anything that's going on in your life? Just take this next few minutes as we listen to the choir sing For All the Saints. Think about the people in your life that have loved you well. We'll take a walk while we go. I'm out here on a cold, dreary Monday at the Raleigh Cemetery, sometimes called the Old City Cemetery. It was established back in 1798, long time ago. There's a lot of history here. And I think on All Saints Day, it's appropriate that we go someplace a little dreary to be reminded of the loss of our loved ones over this last year. For us at Knightdale United Methodist Church, there's been 4 of our member, but then another 6 or so of people associated with us over this last year that we've said goodbye to. You know, I think very strongly of this time of Jesus as he is getting word that his friend, dear friend Lazarus, is on his deathbed. And as he's journeying there, Lazarus ends up meeting his demise, dying. And Jesus, being the person that he is, being the God that he is, still understanding already at this point what resurrection looks like and feels like, takes time to stop and weep, to cry over the loss of this wonderful person. So if you'll just spend the next few minutes, we're going to put the names of our loved ones on the screen while Sebastian is playing a beautiful piece of music. And I would love for you in this time of solitude to maybe talk to God, to pray, to spend some time in silence, and wondering about what it is that's been left in front of you to move forward with, for you to stand on the shoulders of these wonderful saints, to find goodness, and to see where God is calling us next. We're not just mourning the loss of individuals who have come and gone in life. They are people who have made a mark on who we are. And so the loss that we feel is very much so because we are missing a piece of ourselves. It reminds us that we are connected in a more beautiful way. And this thing we remind ourselves of as often as we can in church life is that we are all made in the image of God. And that is not an all-encompassing picture for each of us individually. It is for all of us together, to gather together, to see what that looks like in its fullest. And so as we have met a piece of God in these loved ones before, can you just imagine the piece of God that we're going to meet in the next person or the peace of God that we share with someone else when we offer up the small gifts and graces that we have that make the world a different place. We are people of resurrection. So be that, you yourself, as you engage with the people around you. Give them thanks for those small moments. Celebrate them. Go in peace.